Hey there, this is Sean from Cornerstone, and in this video we will be taking a look at Phonefactor. Phonefactor is our authentication platform here at Cornerstone, and in short, all it does is make sure that you are you when you're signing in to our systems. Now, to set up Phonefactor, the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is open up Internet Explorer. And from there, we are going to navigate to a website, which is tpfh.cornerstonebrands.com/phonefactor. So once again, I'm going to go ahead and plug it here in the URL bar. It is https://tpfh.cornerstonebrands.com/phonefactor. I'll let you take a look at that real quick and make sure that you have that in your URL bar. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. And it's going to take us to the Phonefactor user login page. So there's a username field and a password field, and the username and password should have been given to you either during orientation or given to you by the knowledge management team. For this video, I'm going to use an example account, which is Mr. John Doe. For most usernames, it's going to be your first initial last name. So for John Doe, it's going to be J. Doe. And the password is going to be kept secret from you because it's a secret password. I'm going to go ahead and hit login. And from there, it's going to take you to the Phonefactor user setup page. Now we have a primary number field, we have a backup number field, and then we have a PIN field. The primary number is generally going to be your cell phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my 10-digit phone number. So that's the area code followed by the 7-digit phone number. And then the backup usually is going to be a landline of sorts, so I'm going to use my desk phone. Now, the PIN part is very important. This PIN is a PIN that you'll be using for the rest of time. Every single time you sign into Cornerstone's systems, you will need to know this PIN. So I'm going to make it 4 digits or 5 digits or 6 digits that I'm always going to remember. So let's see here. Make sure you write this number down and you write what it is on a piece of paper or any way that you can possibly remember this number. Make sure that you do because it is super, super important. So, in recap, we have our primary number filled in, which is a cell phone number. We have our backup number filled in, which is a landline number. And then we have our super secret security PIN that we are never going to forget, filled out at the bottom. The next thing that we are going to do is hit the Call Me Now to Authenticate button. So when we hit this button, it's going to call your primary number. So since my primary number is my cell phone number, it's going to call my cell phone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, and we are waiting for the phone call. There's the call. I'm going to go ahead and answer this.
Phonefactor. Please enter your PIN followed by the pound sign to complete your authentication.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put in my PIN.
Pound for menu of options.
You don't need to go into the menu of options. I'm going to go ahead and put in my PIN.
You have successfully authenticated using Phonefactor.
All right, and from there, all we need to do is hang up. And if you saw the screen while you were listening, as soon as I put in my 4-digit PIN, followed by the pound button, it automatically took me from the last page to this page. So that's going to be kind of what happens when you're signing into our systems, but that was just a little brief sample. And once again, once you do put in your PIN, and when you do get that call from Phonefactor, all you have to do is hang up. You don't need to keep the phone live on the call. You put in your 4-digit PIN, hit the pound button, hang up, you're all set and ready to go. So from there, we're transitioning over to our security questions page. You only need to do this once. We just need to make sure that if you do forget that magical PIN number, that you can come back and change it by way of these security questions. So I'm just going to use the defaults here. I'm going to fill in some of these answers real quick. What was your high school mascot? Mine was a rocket. What is your favorite pet's name? Well, I have a single pet, so I feel like he would probably be upset if I didn't use him. So it's Tom. Tom the cat. Tom is crazy. Favorite movie? Why do people, systems, whatever ask this question? Everybody doesn't have a favorite movie, but I guess if I have to pick one, I'll go with The Three Amigos. What was your favorite teacher's name? Huh. Well, I'm kind of a teacher, so I'm going to use myself. There we go, Sean. All right. Go ahead and hit continue. And just like that, we are done with the Phonefactor setup. You will not have to go through this process again. This is a one-time setup. Now you have your 4-digit security PIN that whenever you sign into our systems, you will have ready to go. And in the next video, we will be taking that security PIN and applying it to the Citrix setup. So thanks for watching, and I do want to remind you once again that if you do feel like I am going a little bit too fast, you do have the power to go ahead and pause, rewind, and rewatch. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon.